Good morning, everybody. This is a new video I want to put out today, so bear with me. When I first started my podcast, I was just doing it because I wanted to like talk about my current events and also my favorite music and who I like in music and all that stuff. So I did my first podcast. I started talking about like my favorite rappers of all time, my top 5 favorite rappers of all time. I never really finished it, and I might finish it with a video more than I might do it on a podcast now. But anyway, uh, this is not about that. I want to talk about my favorite artists of all time, like my favorite artists I could listen to no matter what. Um, so, so today I guess I want to talk about one of my favorite artists of all time. I got a chance to go see him. I want to say last year, just like a couple years ago, like 2 years ago in December. Uh, Me and my mom went to go see it. He's one of my favorite artists. I think he's one of the best songwriters um, in the industry. I think he's one of the best uh, performers I've ever seen. I've always heard about his shows, but then when I went and saw him perform, he had us like dancing the whole night. It was pretty cool, man. To go see him perform, man. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, man, you know, one of my favorite artists to me, is one of the greatest to do it right now. And I can't wait till whenever he decides to drop a new album, I'm gonna be the first one to get it. Ed Sheeran. I think Ed Sheeran is one of the best artists in the game right now. Like one of the best. Like I think his music is very. I think people just don't give him a chance, especially like black people don't give him a chance. But he's got hits. Like he's got songs that you gonna dance to, and you're gonna like, and you're gonna listen to, and you're gonna be like, damn, that dude's pretty damn good, man. And I got into his music by accident. I wouldn't even say it was by accident though. I wouldn't even say it was by accident. I was like, I think it was like I was getting ready for like school, and then like MTV used to show these videos back in the day when you like 6 o'clock before you get up, go to school, and one of his videos came on, and I think it was like 18. Yeah, it was 18, and it came on, and I was kind of like, I had to get ready for school, so I wasn't really like paying attention to it, but I was like, this is a pretty good song. So I got on the bus, went to school, came back home, and I was like, might as well just like look for this song. And I looked for it on iTunes. At the time, you had to have iTunes, on your laptop and stuff. And then I looked for the song, got it. I listened to it, and it quickly became one of my favorite songs. Like instantly that night, it became one of my favorite songs. And then he dropped this next song, Lego House, and then his album came out plus, and I was just like, yo, this dude's dope, man. Like, this dude is dope. And listen to that whole project, and I still got songs on there that I still love to this day, like songs like Small Bump and You Need Me, I Don't Need You. He just got so many hits off that project. And then he doesn't really do a lot of songs and a lot of collaboration, so anytime you hear him, it's like very rare. So that's another thing. And then, man, when he dropped, Multiply, that's the album that I was like, all right, clearly he's my favorite artist now. Because that album, still to this day, I still listen to that album and still get, the feeling I got the first time I heard it. It's a dope project. It's a very just incredible project. The writing, the guitars. I love music because people just listen to the words or they hit a beat and they start dancing. If you're gonna be one of my favorite artists, I don't have to just continue to listen to the beat or the words. I need to feel what you're trying to say. I have to visualize what you're trying to put out there. And he's one of those artists that I could like hear it and I could visualize what he's trying to do. And his music, man, is different than anything. Everybody knows one of those songs off his project, off that album actually. I was just talking about Multiply. That was the album that he bought out. He had Thinking Out Loud. But he has so many more songs on that project that still to this day I listen to. I was just listening to it like last weekend. And I was like, man, this shit is still dope. Like, it's not really a bad song on the whole goddamn project. Like, songs I kind of used to skip, I kind of now, like, listen to and be like, I see what he was trying to do on these songs. So, it's a dope project. Like, that's the album, plus Multiply. The concert I went to was for Divide, his album Divide. And, you know, he grows every album. He grows every album. Like, then he dropped just an album with full of collaborations just recently. It was just like every artist that he loved, and I started listening to artists that I probably hadn't heard, or maybe I've heard a little bit, but you know, never really took the chance to like get into, you know. So he's one of my favorite artists because of that. Like he's not just an artist, he really is a musician. You know, you go to his concerts and you'll see it. This man like creates the beat and the interludes and the background and the background music and everything. Like, this man's got a beat machine on the ground and he like plays the guitar riffs and everything. Then he hits it and then it rumbles through the crowd, through the stadium, and you'll hear it for like the entire song. And it's like the dopest shit I ever seen in my life. And like, I've heard about it and I've seen it on certain shows and things, but to really be in that there and see it live, it was like the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's not like any other concert that I've ever been to. And I've only been to a couple, but the only concerts I've ever really been to has been rap concerts. So it's kind of like, that was different. Like, he created that emotion, and I'm, you know, hats off to that man for that, because that was my first, I guess, non-rap concert I've ever been to in my life, and that was probably one of the best I've ever seen, because it was just so, it was different. It was different, and I think that's why I liked it so much, because it was different. I was just there to listen to the music and enjoy it, and I didn't give a shit who was there. I just wanted to listen to the music, and it was a dope project. It was a dope song. It was a dope night. It was a dope concert. You know, it was the first concert that I didn't really try to take a lot of videos of. I wanted to actually be in the moment, and that was very important to me. So, yeah, Ed Sheeran is one of my favorite artists because of that. You know, he's one of the best to do it. And I hope, you know, whenever he does drop this next album, whenever he drops it, I'm gonna be there at the concert. If I gotta wear a mask, I'm there. I don't shit, I'm there, because he's one of the best artists that I've heard in a minute. And you know, and if anybody don't know what he is, like that guy, man, go listen to all of his projects, man. Like, you will find at least 2 or 3 songs on each project that you'll be like, I kind of could understand and I could relate to this. You know what I'm saying? So that's my first one out the gate, I guess, if you want to say, of these videos. You know, my first one. I might do one later on for another artist. It's only got really, like, I would say like maybe like 4 artists that I really truly like. No matter what, I'm gonna listen to them. Don't matter the time, day, mood. I mean, I probably will listen to them all. Adds 1, so I got like 3 more to go. So yeah, but I only really got like 4 really favorite artists of mine that I really like. No matter what, I'm listening to them. Adds 1, and like I said, I got 3 more to go. So Might drop another one later on, depending on how I feel. Oh, I might drop one tomorrow before the games come on. Um, so yeah, this is the first one, man. So that's my favorite artist. One of my favorite artists. My guy Ed Sheeran. Go listen to his music. Go listen to his albums. If you think he isn't a great, tell me why you don't think that. I'm not here to judge anybody for that. It is what it is. His music might speak different to me than you, and that's totally cool. But yeah, my guy Ed Sheeran, he's one of my favorite artists. And the next three, I might do one later on today, just depending on how I feel. And see you soon.